I went to Wendy's and I ate a chicken nugget, and then it was only after I had the nugget that I realized, oh snap, that's a cheat meal, and I dumped up. Hey there, beautiful human. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you're new here, welcome to my struggle. My name is Rose. I'm on a journey to lose weight or whatever. If you're coming back, thank you for coming back. We are officially on day 69. Day 69 of the 75 hard challenge. I have a little minor setback. I'm in my car. I'm about to head over to the track workout. But you know what? We're going to take out all the jumps. We're going to take out all the squats. We're just going to do what we can with what we got. All right? No excuses. Funny story. I'm so anxious about these 75 days. Last night, I dreamt that I went to Wendy's and I ate a chicken nugget, and then it was only after I had the nugget that I realized, oh snap, that's a cheat meal, and I dumped up, and I am so done with the challenge. Whew, but it was all a dream. Thank God. When I tell you I was in such a panic, I was in a panic. I was like, what? I don't really eat Wendy's chicken nuggets. The last time I've been to Wendy's was probably maybe 4 years ago. So why, of all places, would I go to Wendy's? Yeah, girl. So, no slip-ups like that, especially since I ain't going anywhere. So, yeah, let me go get this workout on. I'm trying to figure out if I could wrap my knee with one of these things. Let me see how that would work. Because this girl right here, y'all, my knee, bending the knee, is like, it's not happening. So, see if I could create some kind of, yeah, I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time for you. So, okay, y'all, let's just go for this workout, shall we? Ugh, I hate that I can't work out full out. But it is what it is, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Not everyone can work out full out. Anyway, let me take this as a win that I can't do full out.
Alternating lunge with arms. So you're gonna do about 4 punches with the arms right here. Jump it there and the alternating lunges. Of course, your option is to take the jump away and do reverse lunges, but still give us those intense. Really today, guys, the fact that there's no equipment, you really have to put intensity in the movement. Okay, so you can really feel the burn with those. Not like that. Exactly. Exactly. Your next exercise is going to be rotational chop. Okay? Side swapping. No. You want to really, you're working your obliques, so you want to make sure that you engage them and do that nice strong pause at the center. Okay? Number 3, we're doing tricep dips. If you're a taller person, if you're like Chad and like Pablo, you guys, you can use this one back here that has a little bit more elevation. If you're shorty like me and Diane, you can use these too. Okay, now, options. If you want to make it more challenging, you can bring the left off the ground. And if it's too challenging, you can take some of the body weight up by bringing your feet in closer to that bench. All right. Next up, we're doing squat jack. So you do a single jack, and then you land into that deep squat. Station 5, we got skiers. This is just like the ones we do in there with weights. But I don't know if you guys have ever used a skier machine, but it's with the intensity of that, okay? It's not like, you know, like really get into it. You're really gonna feel that burn, okay? Engage your core as you do that. Station number 6, you're doing punches. Okay, so you're not just throwing punches, you're really punching intentionally.
Knocking somebody out.
Punch, another chance to engage that core and the obliques. Okay? Alright, station number 7, we set out the ladders so you can place your hands on in case you feel icky about putting your hands on the ground. The first one here on 7, you're going to do a plank. Now, options and the real purpose of this station is for you to do a wide plank. So that's your second option, and Badass Mario showing you your third, the most challenging option here today. Station 8, we're almost done, guys. You're doing push-up to knee touch. Option, if you want to make it harder, you can go toe touch. Push up, toe touch. Okay? And your last station, as I mentioned, it's not going to be right at that area. You're going to go for either with high knees. Or you can do high knees that way when you come back.
Here is what meal number 1 looks like. There's no protein inside. I'm going to regret that later, but it's okay. We'll get there when we get there. Pita chips, hummus, cucumber, carrots. I already started digging in. And then we have 4 cups worth of green smoothie. This right here is actually 3 cups. I have another cup in the blender, but this is what I'm enjoying, and then I'll hit up the protein later. So it is the end of the day. I am going to bed. And you know what the best part about tonight is? I am not setting an alarm. No alarm will be set tonight. I am not going to the gym tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm thinking maybe some kind of yoga and get my steps in and call it a day. Basic, basic, basic. So, for my third meal, I think it was, I ended up having 3 egg rolls. There's 4 on the plate. I thought I could eat 4, which is a pound of chicken, but I only ate 3. I was so full by the time I had to 3. So that was that. And then for dinner, I ended up having some, what's it called? Chicken tenders with a little bit of barbecue sauce, some Japanese sweet potato on the side, and some broccoli because the greens were lacking today. Let's keep it real. And then here we are. The last thing I'm having tonight, it's some tea. I think you've seen this before. It's an herb tea. I take this every now and then, especially on days when I know I'm gonna sleep in. And so that'll be the last thing I have. And I am counting it as my cup of water because there's no sweetener in there or anything else like that. I'm tired. And I have about 1.5 cups of water left. I might just pour it in the tea, to be honest, just to finish it. But I'm gonna finish that. And so yes, macros were met, check. Even though weekends are still a struggle, 69 days in, and you would think I have it together. No, I cannot wait for day 76. I'm about to hop right off of these meeting the macro kind of thing and call it a day, man. So yes, that's where we are on that. And then my workouts today, yes, they're all checked off. I actually, before I sat down, went and finished a good 2 miles around the neighborhood just to meet my step goals. And technically that counts for an outdoor workout too, even though I already had one this morning. So yes to all the goals. Macros were met, fitness was met, selfie was taken, I read my book, all good. Today's chapter was nothing new, and I say nothing new because we spent a whole 1.5 weeks-ish talking about time management, and that's what the purpose of this section was. And the main takeaway from these 10 pages is you have to make yourself a priority. She says you do not want to wake up 80 wondering, where did the time go? Why didn't I live my life to the fullest? Don't have any regrets. Go do the things you want to do. Stop letting fear hold you back. Stop letting excuses about time hold you back. She says if you want more time, you have to manifest more time. And the way you do that is by showing up to functions on time, valuing other people's time, and showing the universe that you care and value time. And I think yesterday we talked about how if you have a week to do something, you do it in a week. If you have 2 days to do it, you do it in 2 days. It's the same idea. So if having more time means hiring somebody to help around the house or hiring someone to help around the business, then do that. And if getting more time means chunking it down into bite-sized pieces, then chunk your day down to bite-sized pieces. If it means figure out where you waste your time, whether it's watching silly YouTube videos like this one or scrolling on Instagram, chunk it down. If it's time to work, turn off your phone, set a crazy lock on there, and then put it away until you're done with the task that you need to get done. If you want to write a book or a short story like Natalie, then take 5 minutes a day and just write every single day. Whatever you want to do, saying that I don't have the time or there's not enough time, it's not a good excuse. It's not a good excuse because time is a construct. I think that's what she said. But the point she was making is you can make the time if you want to. So I encourage you to make time for you today and prioritize yourself. Do what you gotta do to make sure that you're on top. Work is secondary, family is secondary. None of those things function if you're out of the equation. And what I mean by that is you can put all your energy into something, but honestly, God forbid you're gone or can't function in that position anymore, you'd be surprised to see how quickly you're replaced. And when I say replaced, as in somebody will be there to pick up the slack, if that makes sense. Okay, you are important, but in order for you to take care of others, you have to take care of yourself first. You know that expression, in order to fill a cup of others, you have to fill your cup first. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, when it comes to your family, to your work, to your friends, anything else like that, you should always be number one, because without you, those things don't really exist as they should. I hope that makes some kind of sense. You know, I want you to leave me a comment below. How do you feel about time? Do you feel like you have enough time? Or are you making the most of the time you're given? Or are you one of those I don't have enough time type of people? I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you had a great day, a healthy day, made some good choices, and I hope you're pushing through just like I am. Whether you have an injury, and a non-life-threatening injury, of course, I hope you're pushing through, showing your body that you're capable and can't is not in your vocabulary, and you make it happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. Cheers and good night. I didn't drink it. I'm gonna pour some of this in here. It's too hot. There we go.